Typhoon Marce, also known as Yinxing, continues to near the Philippines today, with that landfall on Thursday still expected. But we look at the broader picture of this typhoon. You know, of course, we have that low-level center still wrapping up here, but it is being impacted by a decent amount of vertical wind shear, and that's why, you know, we have this clouds all skewed off here towards the east, but we also have these cold, low-level clouds kicking in, dry air entrainment also working into this, and the reason why, you know, we have those gale force conditions that are extending well away from the center across Taiwan over towards the Batanes Islands, as well as northern areas of places like Santa Ana over towards Apari. You got those winds coming in from the north here. Now, this is all good news as far as limiting the intensification of this storm. Plus, it is moving over a relatively cooler pocket of water that was upwelled from our previous storm system. So that's why, you know, at this time, we're not expecting rapid intensification. I know the Philippines sea effect is real, but typically, you know, you get these storm systems with this much shear, it should limit it and cause it to drift towards the west. Now, we still have impacts. Don't think that maybe we're not getting a super typhoon. This is going to be zero impact. Heavy rainfall still possible across northern areas of Cagayan, through Isabela, Ilocos Norte, the Batanes Islands too. Signal Force 1 has been issued out here for all of these areas, but I wouldn't be surprised if it gets up to 2 or 3 as this does track off here towards the west. Once again, not a full-on super typhoon, but yeah, I mean, this is going to be a decent storm system for some of these areas. You take a look how this is continuing to track towards the north and west. In the last few frames, you can really see kind of how that shear is interacting. But this is also going to act like a bit of a wall right here. So these winds coming in from the north, that's also part of a high-pressure ridge. So that ridge sets up. So as much as this storm system is kind of tracking like that, it's going to smack that and kind of want to drift on the southern edge of this wall right in here. So that is going to keep it kind of going off towards the west. So this is a look ahead into, how about Wednesday? I mean, you got those high winds that are going to be setting up well ahead of this. Of course, the core of the storm being the worst of it, but a big expanse of gale force conditions with landfall possible in northeastern Cagayan here on Friday. Now, the timing of that could differ a little bit, but Pagasa is saying about noon for that landfall. Still as a full-on typhoon. Just towards the south of that center, though, if you're going to get out towards like Iligan, Cauayan, here into Isabela, I don't think you're going to get much in the winds. To be quite honest with you, it's only right about 20 to 50 kilometers from the coast that we're going to get the worst of the weather for Luzon. And then, of course, you're talking about the Batanes Islands, which is just a different total impact. Then it's going to continue to move towards west, and while it does so, dry air is just going to continue to filter into it. It will be interesting how that kind of is impacted by that. It kind of kicks off towards south and west. I think it'll just weaken out over the West Philippine Sea here as it moves along, but want to continue to watch it. I mean, even look at JMA continue to weaken out behind it too. All right, so here's the broader picture. You got your high pressure ridge right in there. We are watching out here still for another potential low pressure area. Models have been just all over the place. None of them are consistent in the sense of something forming behind this. Like you see that right there. But the GFS and ECMWF have been consistent in wanting to form something. So just keep that in mind. But right now, I don't see anything that is raising significant red flags to me, but definitely worth watching. I'm going to continue to check back in every day for you guys. Higher resolution here on Thursday. Here's our ECMWF model showing that low-level center skirt towards the north here, but you still have that wraparound inflow, which, you know, still could bring some decent showers for parts of northwestern Luzon. And then this is look at the rainfall accumulation for that, you know, same outlook. Kind of giving you an idea. Yeah, some areas across Ilocos Norte, Cagayan still could see an additional 100 to maybe even 300 millimeters of total precipitation. I like this graphic. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of the wind barbs. They're way too much. I like this graphic because he shows you the waves, and 3 to 6 meters is in the red. Look how massive, and this really helps indicate what I was talking about with that right side of the storm being absolutely large and expansive, because this just shows you those winds extending, or those waves extending well towards the west with this cold surge. The entire West Philippine Sea over through a good portion off towards the east here just not good for sailing. Let's say that. I know we got a bunch of sailors on here. If you are watching and you have a boat and you go out there, let me know. Let me know how the seas have been, and would you take yours out there in a 6-meter high surf? Not surf, wave, swell. Let's say that. Yeah, I wouldn't. Oof. Ooh. Even when I was on a big ship in the Navy, I want to go out there in that. Get my rant off. Hey, yeah, if you like these updates, please check out our Patreon. Link is down below. Can't thank you guys enough. Also, check out frontrunnerfinancial.com. They are one of our sponsors who are absolutely fantastic in accounting, and if you use them, let them know Westpac Weather sent them that your way, especially for people that live overseas, deal with foreign money or anything like that. That's what they kind of specialize in. I wish when I lived in Japan, I had them. So yeah, big shout out to them, but a big shout out to all our members, even our Typhoon members. They donate $6 a month. It is much more than I imagined people would be doing here. So many of you help out, and I'm humbled by it, and I'm going to continue to do these updates, and it's mainly, a lot of it's because of the support of our friends here at Patreon. So yeah, of course, for now though, guys, stay safe out there. We're going to continue to keep you posted, and yeah, all right, have a good day wherever you are.